Hello, and welcome to the public workshop and engagement website for the Kennedy Community Complete Streets Plan. My name is Marilisa Loera, Associate Planner with the Department of Public Works for San Joaquin County. This Complete Streets Plan will aim to explore safe, accessible, and sustainable transportation options to transform the existing vehicle-centric circulation network to one that is designed for the safety of people of all ages and abilities. We have selected consultants GHD and Green Dot to help us prepare this plan, but we are also looking for your help. Please listen up as we explain what we will be doing and how you can be involved. I'll hand it off to Rosanna.
Thank you, Marilisa. Hello, my name is Rosanna Southern, and I am the project manager with GHD. We have an amazing team working on this project, including Marilisa and staff at Public Works, and many GHD and Green Dot team members that share my passion for safety and active transportation planning. We are the primary consultant, and we will be developing and analyzing the project recommendations, as well as developing the draft and final plan. The county is looking to focus on sustainable improvements to promote a healthy community through implementation of complete street elements. Complete streets are roadways designed and operated to enable safe access for all users, including pedestrians, bicyclists, children, persons with disabilities, the elderly, motorists, and transit riders of all ages and abilities. The plan will look at existing and planned facilities within the area to bridge gaps in multimodal connectivity located within Kennedy and connect people, schools, and businesses. Our challenge today is to develop a plan for your community that is safe, connected, and sustainable. As we look to the future, we will plan for projects that will support the livelihood of community members. We will plan for roadway and intersection improvements that make it safer and easier to drive, walk, bike, and get to transit around your community. The plan will ultimately provide a framework for future roadway improvements within Kennedy and identify potential funding sources for specific design and construction. Now, Nathaniel will discuss active transportation benefits, the metrics we're evaluating, and how you can get involved.
Thank you, Rosanna. Thank you, Marilisa. My name is Nathaniel Redmond, Senior Transportation Planner with Green Dot Transportation Solutions, and we will be providing support throughout the community engagement activities and strategies for funding programs and projects that may come out of this plan. Active transportation has several benefits to communities, including improvements to public health, like reduced risk of cardiovascular events, improvements to the environment, such as decreased greenhouse gas emissions and better air quality, and improvements to the economy, such as more foot traffic to local businesses. There are many other co-benefits that come with shifting from a car-centric transportation network to one that encourages the use of all modes of transportation and even simply higher occupancy of cars that are already on the road. The implementation of active transportation infrastructure, such as walking and biking paths, has been shown to have tangible effects on the community. For every dollar that was invested in trails, nearly $3 was saved in direct medical costs. Walking 2,000 steps a day, which is not too much, reduces the risk of cardiovascular events by 10%. Properties that are directly adjacent to trails even benefit from increased property value. Other benefits include an increase in jobs and a reduction in greenhouse gas emissions through the shift of single occupancy vehicles to transit and other active transportation modes like walking and biking. There are some challenges when shifting communities towards more complete streets. There may be a lack of infrastructure and facilities, such as no bike parking at stores or no transit shelters at bus stops. Even if there are sidewalk networks or bike paths, there may be gaps within those that force someone to go off the path and walk in the street or bike through mud on a rainy day. There could be dangerous conditions, such as high car speeds or lack of crosswalks that make vulnerable users, like children or the elderly, feel unsafe or even limit their abilities. Education on using these facilities is also critical to ensuring that every user stays safe and is mindful of other users. However, there's also characteristics of the community that can make it more conducive to more biking, walking, and transit. There may be existing sidewalk networks that could be connected, destinations such as schools and grocery stores that are clustered in nearby residences, and transit stops throughout the community connecting it to other nearby communities. We've examined the existing conditions in the Kennedy community through a technical analysis, including traffic counts, evaluating collision data, and performing an existing infrastructure audit to identify gaps in connectivity. When we're discussing the potential improvements, we will consider the ability to access key destinations, industry standards for improving safety, the preliminary cost of those improvements, and how to effectively gain funding for them. This is the project website. Please share the QR code or site address at www.kennedycompletestreets.com with others in your community. The website has more information about the project and ways to get involved, which I'll cover in just one moment. Be sure to check out our project-specific social media pages that you can follow and stay up to date. They're linked towards the bottom of the website for easy access, and QR codes are displayed here. You can get involved in the project directly on our website through the interactive project map. We also have an anonymous travel survey that we'd like you to take so we can understand the community's travel needs and desires. There's also an ideas wall in which you can post an idea you may have to help identify needed improvements, and you can include photos there as well. If you'd like to send us a note, you can use the Contact Us form at the bottom of the webpage. Here's what the interactive comment map looks like. Please follow the on-screen instructions to provide input. You can drag and drop one of the icons at the top of the page to a specific location to leave a comment, and you can also attach a picture. We're looking for any ideas you have to improve multimodal travel in Kennedy or current multimodal issues you are facing. Some things to think about as you provide us feedback are improvements to safety, bike paths, walking paths, accessibility, as well as how you experience intersections you pass through. Feel free to use one of the many platforms I just showed you to tell us how you see the Kennedy community evolving into the future. As of today, we have initiated the project and have completed our existing conditions analysis. We looked at the characteristics of the Kennedy community and what challenges and opportunities are present. We will be posting the existing conditions report on this website. We're moving into our first round of public engagement, which is when we get to discuss the project and get feedback from all of you in person. From there, we will develop recommendations and come back to the community during the spring of 2024 to help determine what projects align most with your needs and desires. We are currently planning to host a pop-up event and workshop in your community at the Kennedy Community Center on Friday, September 15th at the Farmers Market, and Thursday evening, September 28th for the community event. At the community event, we will discuss current transportation issues we are facing today. With your help and input, we'll determine what types of complete street improvements are most important to you and where improvements are needed. The upcoming workshop information is posted on the project website and will be updated for future meetings as well. Please help spread the word about our meetings to family, friends, neighbors, and other community members. Thank you for your time. I will now pass it back to Mayor Lissa.
Thanks, Nathaniel and Rosanna. And thank you all in advance for your participation. Please reach out to us if you have any questions. We are counting on your involvement and look forward to speaking with you directly.